Hello everyone, myself Dr. Deepthi Joshi. I'm a pediatric ophthalmologist in MM Joshi Eye Institute, Hubli. With this pandemic of corona going on since past 1 year, we are having lots and lots of kids who are glued up to their TVs and mobiles, plus the online classes. They are into digital media continuously. With this, there is a new thing which has come up in the last 1 year, and that is the number or the power of the eyes, which we call as refractive errors. So in this small video, I would just like to highlight few facts about the refractive errors in children. So what is this refractive error? Refractive errors, in a simple word, I would just like to tell it as maybe growth disturbance of the eye. It is something similar to few people are tall in our family and few people are short in our family. Similarly, some eyes are long, some eyes are short. What basically happens whenever we see any object is the light from that object comes and the eyes, which are in the form of a small round, the light rays goes inside the eye and it gets focused on the back of the eye. So as I told you, in refractive error, some eyes are long, so the light rays are going in front of the eye and focused in front of the back of the eye. Some eyes are small, so the light rays are going beyond the eye. In short, the light rays are not getting focused properly inside the eye. So I wouldn't term it as a major problem. That is how parents actually perceive when we tell that the child is having a number. It is just a growth disturbances of the eye of your child. The second question which they ask us is, if it's just a growth disturbance of the eye of my child, why should I treat it? Why can't I just leave it? So what happens basically is, whenever I have to look at something, the light rays from that object, as I already stressed, has to get focused on the retina of our eye. If due to some reason the light rays don't come and focus on our eye, then the object is blur for me. It's not very clear. Children's eyes are growing eyes. If they don't see anything clearly over a period of what happens is the eye starts thinking that whatever I am seeing now is right, so it forgets to see clearly. What we mean to say is, over a period of time when the eye do not see anything clearly, then we call this as a lazy eye or amblyopia. That is, the eye just forgets to see things. So this temporary blur which is in the eye due to the refractive error over a period of time can result in permanent blurring of the eyes or permanent blindness, termed as amblyopia. So if you don't treat the refractive error at the right time, later even if you give glasses to your child, that permanent vision, that part of vision which has been lost due to refractive error will never be gained back by your child. There are basically three types of refractive errors. One is myopia, the most common one, where your child cannot see far clearly but he can see the near. Then there is something called as hypermetropia, where your child has a blurring for both distance as well as the near. And then astigmatism, where it's not basically a blur, it's also known as cylindrical number. It is basically distortion of the numbers. Like maybe when the child sees a D, he recognizes it as a O. M and N, there is a confusion. So this child will never complain to you that something is blur to him, because it's not actually blur, but he may be noting down things very wrongly in the classes. So that is also a type of the refractive error known as astigmatism. So then how do you find out that your child is having a refractive error? This is a very important question, because children do not know what is perfect. They tend to think whatever they are seeing is normal. Most of the time they don't come and complain to us, and it is incidentally picked up in various school camps. So as a parents, we need to have a vigilant eyes to pick up that my child is having a problem. Like the child is not able to see TV clearly, he goes and stands close to the TV, he holds the book or mobile close to his face, he squeezes his eyes, he peeks his eyes to see things clearly, he squints to see things clearly, he is repeatedly complaining of headache. Or a child who was doing perfectly fine in school all these days suddenly goes down with respect to his academic activities, could again be due to the fact that the child is not able to see the board clearly, and that could be one of the sign of refractive error. Now there are multiple myths which are associated with refractive errors. Parents come to me and they have already been knowing that the child is having a number since past 3-4 years, but they have just waited thinking that the number will just go by its own. Well, no. If your child is having a number, the number doesn't disappear on its own. As I already told you, if you leave it for long, you're causing more damage to your child's eye than actually being a benefit to the children. So, no number will disappear on its own. Bring the child to the pediatric ophthalmologist as soon as you feel that there is a problem with the child's vision. Number 2, parents tell me, Madam, I have been giving carrot to my child for past 2-3 years continuously, still he is having a number. Carrots and eyes are something similar to green tea and your body. So it is just like an additional nutrient vitamin to your eyes, but once the child is already having a refractive error, he is already having a problem, carrot cannot cure the problem. The treatment for the refractive error is glasses. Your child has to wear glasses. Carrots will be just a supplementary but cannot treat the glasses. The third, which is a common thing which is seen among the parents, is that my child has a small number, he uses glasses 1 hour per day. Well, it is not something similar to getting discount in your shops. There is no discount with respect to glasses. If your son or daughter has a glass, he has to wear it continuously. And the moment he stops using it, even if he uses 1 hour per day, it is as good as not wearing glasses. So, if he has a glass, make sure that all his waking hours, he uses the glass continuously. The last question which I want to stress here is the parents asking me, when will the number of my child disappear, or how can we make sure that his glasses disappear? See, as I told you, it is something similar to the growth abnormality of the body, the tall or short. So people who are short, we cannot pull them and make them long, or people who are long, we cannot push them and make them short. So numbers cannot be made to disappear from your child's eye. What is more important, that your child sees clearly. Only when he sees clearly, he reads, he studies, he plays, and the rest of the activities of his life go on. So let him wear the glasses as of now continuously. Once he is 14 or 15 years old and he is manageable, we have the option of contact lenses, and there is now a boom in the refractive surgery, the LASIK, the implantable collamer lenses, which are available after 18 years of age, which can permanently get rid of the glasses of your child. But till then, if you devoid of your child of the glasses, then his vision will not develop, which is more important. It is more important how your child sees rather than how you look at him. So let your child see better to have a better environment, to have his better life and future ahead of him. Thank you.